What's going on, everybody? Trying a late night stream tonight. I don't know how many people are going to be watching, but I figured I would play a little bit of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Juan, looks like you're the only one here. Do you want to do a fresh game, or do you want me to jump like 17 hours into the game? Which do you think would be better? We're going to be It's late. We're going to be jumping right into the game. Turning on my game bar menu on accident. Fresh. Oh, yeah, and I got to do the... Oh, God. Let me just change that real quick. Is this... I want to do window capture, not display capture. Let me just change this really quick. Yeah, that could have been bad. Video window capture. Do I have any window captures on here? PC game. Here we go. This is the one I want. There we go. That looks way better, and it runs a little bit better when you use that methodology. And then I need to post on the YouTubes that I am actually streaming. It has been a long time since I've done a gameplay stream, so I hope y'all are having a good time. Hopefully the stream looks okay. I'm not pushing any crazy bit rate. But if anything, if it all goes off the rails, let me know. Let me know. Let's see here. If you were curious, over on Patreon, I made a free post of my written review in progress. I'm 17 hours into the game, so technically I could stream for 3 hours of the later game content. But I think we're going to start at the beginning for this particular live stream. I'm just going to start a brand new save, and we can get right into it. So we'll do Shadows, and we will do a new game. We'll do normal difficulty. I actually recommend that you play with guided exploration on. I know that's weird. I'm going to play with it off, but the only thing that it seems to change is the scout system. And long story short, the scout system, I don't like it. I really, really don't like it. Basically, it forces you to go into your map and do stuff. We're not going to do canon or immersive mode, but those are also interesting. I covered off on those extensively in the preview. We'll start at the beginning.
Memories come to us in
so you can see it
fragments.
from the start.
You live a jigsaw of experiences and emotions. Some memories are soothing and familiar. Wrapped inside them, you feel tranquil, complacent.
Well, I'll turn on subtitles, my bad.
And then there are the ones I have reconstructed. What I am about to show you. In these memories, there are imperfections.
Hey Travis, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's out tomorrow.
I'm getting ahead.
Thought that I would
myself.
play it a little bit.
You may not understand what you're seeing at first, but you must trust me. Trust yourself.
As soon as I can pause it, we'll turn subtitles back on. I don't like subtitles because YouTube does it automatically.
At sea, as it must for all who journey to these lands.
Okay. I just want to turn on subtitles real quick. Is that under audio? Captions on. Is it on Switch? Probably not.
Precarious place. At war with itself for centuries. From that chaos and bloodshed, my opportunity surfaced. In the form of the most powerful warlord their history had known. Oda Nobunaga. A lord who took an interest in me. An outsider among outsiders.
I can just do gameplay only.
Tragam a cadeira, irmãos. Chegou na hora certa.
So do you want me to stay on during cutscenes so I can make smarmy comments?
For the Varagnano, you are expected to appear before Lord Nobunaga today.
Oh yeah, tell me.
Thank you, Sir Mitsubishi.
You know how to get a hold of me.
We are ready.
I'd love to hear it. If you're gonna call, maybe call tomorrow. All right, I'll leave the camera on. People want to hear my smarmy comments. So,
podemos falhar hoje. Viajar para além de Kyoto é cada vez mais perigoso.
So the Portuguese, I don't know if there's any record that they allude to this idea that Yasuke was kidnapped as a child and enslaved. Now, if it's my understanding, the Portuguese were Jesuit missionaries in history, and they were like working with Yasuke. I don't think he was a slave, and I don't think there's any documentation about that. So I was a little surprised that they kind of made the Portuguese like the villain, at least in the intro part, and I'm wondering if that ends up playing out in a larger context later in the game. But I was like, I sort of get what you're going for here, but I don't know that it's like that's not quite how it played out, but whatever. Yasuke is a real historical figure. He did serve under Oda Nobunaga. I know too much about this time period now because both Ghost of Yotei and Assassin's Creed Shadows take place very close time-wise to each other. So yeah, there's a lot of overlap with the research that I did for Yotei and Oda Nobunaga. There's actually characters who, like Ieyasu, who's Tokugawa Ieyasu, who is referenced in this game, and the Yoshinori clan, I think, was the name off the top of my head. But anyway, historically, it's like it's not accurate. It's way off. And one subtle thing was sort of how I thought they portrayed the Portuguese was a little. It's like not quite like it's Assassin's Creed. It's like aliens and beings from another dimension lording over us. So I get what they were going for, but during the preview, for example, and I'm sorry to talk through this whole cutscene. If I'm ruining it, just let me know. During the preview, for example, there's a character who you assassinate, and I did some research about the character, and that character died like 500 miles away from where he's portrayed to die in the game. Like, it was just, all of it was wrong. So I'm like, okay, it's that style of Assassin's Creed game. Just buckle up, go along for the ride, and don't think too much about the historical context. But a lot of the characters are portrayed mostly accurate, and I wouldn't go in expecting historical accuracy. So if you've been sort of in that camp, it's just not. Don't expect that.
But he is my sword bearer, a slave. He does not speak the language.
Lord Nobunaga commands it.
I don't know he was a slave.
Devia ter deixado no porto. Ou flutuar no mar onde te encontramos.
Deus ajudar-nos-á nesta situação, Padre Valiant.
Did my monitor just shut off, or they? Okay. Did everybody leave because I was talking about history too much? Sorry. I just nerded out about it for Yotei, and then I play this game, and I'm like, yeah,
Father Valagnano
a lot of
has
that's
come
not
to request free movement
quite
for
how
his
it's supposed to
priests
be.
in your lands.
That is correct, Sir Ranmaru.
You will address Lord Nobunaga.
Of course. Forgive me, Lord Nobunaga. Please, accept this gift. A European chair, made by the finest artisans in Portugal.
How's the game so far? It's better than I expected, Kringleberry.
You may
so,
rise.
I have a preview or a review
You
in
asked
progress
me to let
on
your
Patreon.
priests walk freely,
About 17 hours
but
in,
your priests are here already, Father Valignano.
and it's better than I expected.
Perhaps before
There's
you
problems,
worry
though.
about your priest feet, you
So
may wish to plead for their heads.
they took Yasuke, and his story is actually pretty good. Like, I like what they did with his story.
Your black man
But the
has
problem
the instincts
is-
of a warrior.
He's
As he
portrayed as a
realized the
samurai
danger
in the
you are
game.
in, his
And
eyes found
like a
every
brawler
freak in the
samurai
room.
style. I don't know how else to describe
I'm
it. Like he
sorry,
smashes
Lord
through
Nobunaga.
walls like the
He does
Kool-Aid Man
not understand us.
and things like that. So
I would have many questions.
he doesn't
for
have
this
any of the
man.
core assassin
If
abilities. He
only
can't
he
really do
understood.
stealth. He can't climb on rooftops.
He is all the people
can't,
of Kyoto speak about since his
He
arrival.
can't go to the top of temples. So there's times you're playing the game as Yasuke, and Yasuke. Oh, I'm all tabbed out.
Lord Nobunaga, I do understand you.
I picked the other option in all the other playthroughs. So yeah.
Have you been deceiving me, Father Valignano?
No, Lord Nobunaga. Even I am
Where was it?
surprised
What
to
was I
hear
ranting
Diogo
about?
speak like this.
Oh, so like it's an
Your name
Assassin's
is
Creed game, and he
Diogo?
literally can't do any of the
Yes, Lord
assassin
Nobunaga.
stuff. During your gameplay
That is
as
what they call
Yasuke,
me.
he'll even say, "Man, I bet Nawe would be a better choice
Lord
for this
Nobunaga
scenario."
would like to speak with
Like,
Diogo.
Even Yasuke's
Hello.
like, "Why am I here?" So I'm just like, if you designed a character that literally has lines of dialogue that say, "Maybe you should not play as me," to do 99% of the things, then maybe you've designed the character poorly, you know. And it, like, again, good story elements. His combat's fine, but to take the assassin elements out of one of the main protagonists in a game called Assassin's Creed doesn't make any sense to me from a player perspective. So that's my hot take about
Has your
Yasuke.
skin
I don't think
always
there's
been
anything
this way?
else like inherently
Lord
bad
Nobunaga.
about him.
My homeland is very far
The
from
problems stem further
here. All
than
the
that.
people there have this color.
I had thought to kill you all. If the Christians were gone, it would be one less thing to consider. But they have proven fair traders and a bulwark against the Buddhists. Luis Frois amuses me. We've shared tea. But this Valignano I do not know. What are you to him, Diogo?
I am like a bodyguard. I am to ensure he is safe in this land that is foreign to him.
It's so weird
You are
that
his bodyguard, but also his slave.
is
Are you
portrayed
not?
as like a slaver.
Yes, Lord Nobunaga.
The whole
am.
reason we know anything about Yasuke is
Valignano
because
will not be
Val-
pleased
because
that
the
I kept you here.
Jesuits
What do you think he
documented
will
their
do with you?
movements.
Kill
So the
you?
Thomas Lockley guy kind of took some liberties
I
with
do not
what
know.
he had
I have been
documented
subject
in
to
terms
worse
of their
men.
shipments, where their shipments
yet
went
live.
when, and the very
These,
little we know about
worse men?
Yasuke, and
Who are they?
kind of made this larger than life version of Yasuke. Who Yasuke was real. There's some debate about his status with Oda Nobunaga. A lot of people think he was
Father Valignano,
a
I will
samurai,
grant
but
you what
I
you
actually
came
don't
for.
think.
your
I don't think
priests are
any of
free
that
to move
conversation
in these
matters in a
lands.
game. Like, this is
Thank
Assassin's
you, Lord
Creed.
Nobunaga.
I think
But your servant,
it's a little.
Diogo,
Now that I've played it,
stays.
I'm just like,
He
a
may
lot of
yet
that just
prove
felt like
useful to me.
kind of noise. So
Very well.
yeah,
Though he is
if you
good for
actually
little
want to have
more
a
than
conversation
wearing
about
sandals.
how good or
Under
not
me,
good they ended up
sandal
making the
bearers
game,
become
I think that's
lords.
warranted here. But
I
in
see
terms
potential
of
in this
Yasuke,
man.
he's
A
totally fine.
warrior
He's-
whose spirit
he's
can
written.
inspire armies.
Some of the writing's bad
He
though.
will be tested. He may
I don't know. It's a
become
complicated
legend,
topic to talk about.
or he may die.
He's totally fine.
This memory is fractured. What was
But
left?
when it comes to
It
how they
trails
integrated
off
him
into
gameplay-wise,
infinitesimally smaller
it's weird.
fragments.
Because
I'll fast
he's not an
forward you to the next
assassin.
reassembled
in-
memory. One moment.
What's this game called again? Assassin's Creed? Oh, yeah.
The integrity of a memory
So-
can be tampered with. There are a variety
That's
of
my hot take
reasons.
about Yasuke.
Viruses, data corruption, environmental disturbance. But sometimes it's because
I'm out of the loop
because
with
she
what's going
doesn't
on
want
with
you to see them.
the Animus, why the Animus is referred to as the guide. So I am not going to be the guy to tell you what's up with all that. I hope you've enjoyed this. Destin talks literally over every second of the cutscenes because he's seen them 16 times. Thanks for joining me, everybody. The gore is really good. The graphics are really good also. Thanks, Sayed. Alright, so now they're going to teach me how to play the game. I'm very excited to learn for the 15th time how to press RB on my Xbox controller. I'm playing on PC. The combat feels pretty mindless, honestly. Like, all I'm doing is tapping RB, and you can parry, but I have major issues with the combat system, personally. Some people have said they like it, and I've seen some fancy clips online, but you can also just kind of dodge everything. Like, you don't have to engage with it. You're not forced to engage with it, which means you're not forced to learn how to do it well. You can kind of just... Like, here, they're going to teach me that I need to heavy attack. There, I did it. Oh, he's blocking again. I better do another heavy attack. So you want to break his stance and then you just kind of beat him, right? And to do a heavy attack, you just go the trigger or the bumper, and it's... I just think it's very much lacking. Or I can parry, right? And then just... So I'll just do all parries here. Alright, come on, Shinobi guy. Blue means parry. Parry. And that's the second time we've gotten that animation. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've missed an important element with the combat, and I find the combat to be lacking quite a bit. The stealth is pretty good, though. So, like, when you play as Nawe, we're going to play as Yasuke here for 10 seconds. And then we play as Nawe for like 8 hours. So we're not going to see Yasuke again after this.
A most perfect
Which is also sort of surprising.
Ready to finish them off?
At your command, my lord.
I will say this. Well, I should probably
What
shut
is
up
it?
during the cutscenes, but
I've never fought a battle like this.
at around the 17-hour
So
mark,
many lives.
the game does start. You've like
Ever the
you're
righteous
comfortable with
man.
the game and how the game's going to work and everything, and it starts feeling really good
Eager
around
calls
that
its
time.
unifier a tyrant. 40,000 of our countrymen ride with me. Is that tyranny, Yasuke?
No,
This game is
Or just
Yubi's last
conviction.
chance if it flops. I think they'll
They
be
trust in
brought
the
out
future
from a
with you.
majority. Bought out,
Yes.
Stracy says.
And that
They might be.
belief makes you
There is a lot riding on
my
this game for
samurai.
Ubisoft. There's no denying that.
Iga's rebellion
needs to
stands
do
in
well.
the way of harmony.
Pretty sure they will be bought
ride
anyways.
with you.
Yeah, I think even if the game,
Go.
this one game, can't
Find
hit the
Momochi
metrics that
Sandayu.
Ubisoft needs to hit.
His
Like,
death
even if
will
it was
sever
10
the
out of 10
sword
across
from
the
hand of
board,
Iga.
like a Game of the Year contender, there's no world where Assassin's Creed is magically going to sell double what all the Assassin's Creeds have ever sold.
Light your fires! The
I'm on a
wind will spread
PC.
them. Arrows! Watch yourselves!
So I think I'm supposed to run to the door. Yeah, so go to the door and then smash through it. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Fight! For Lord Order Nobunaga!
Oh, bad guys. Oh, there we got a new animation. Those are the two animations you're going to see a lot. Oh, here. The wrong guy. I'll do the super attack. Got him. And then I have to run at the door and smash through it like Kool-Aid Man. All I'm doing here is tapping LB. And that's like super attack. You hold right trigger and then do it. And then here's your boot. Oh yeah, I need to build out my star. Is this a bad guy? I will admit that attack is pretty fun. Oh, I gotta go this way. Okay. I'm just trying to refill my ride. Come on. Come on. Well, I don't actually have to fight any of those guys. I just need to run up here. Oh, here, a big guy.
Nobunaga samurai are no match for evil.
Their armor is strong. I must break it.
So they're teaching you the armor mechanic here. But like, you're so powerful in this early section. As I'm on fire. It's the third time we've seen that animation. Alright. What's your PC specs? It's like, it's the stupid powerful. It's like got the 5090 AMD GPU of 4090 in there. It's 1440p spec. Yeah, I'm set to 1440p USG. 64. No, it's like way overpowered. It's my work machine, so I kind of use it for everything. Like streaming while doing editing and like
at this point.
Very powerful rig.
Memories can be
Did you get the new 9070 XT card? If I could get the what is it, the 9 series for Nvidia now?
Do you understand?
5090, yeah. I'm trying to get the 5090, but they're all catching on fire and
The
you can't buy them
integrity
anywhere.
of her memories is solid. There is much for you and her to discover. I wish you luck. Otherwise, this will be the last time we speak. Goodbye. For now.
See ya. I'm playing PC with an Xbox controller, and it feels great, honestly. I've had no issues on PC. I think there was, like, one crash, like the game locked up, and I reloaded, and it started exactly where I left it off.
He comes.
Nawe, this is Nawe. Nawe is such a better character than Yasuke, in my opinion. Nawe is really, really strong. She's written really well. Her storyline is written really well. It's just how she integrates with some of the side characters and how she integrates with Yasuke. I just think it's awkward, cringe at times. Like there's a lot of scenes that are very cringy.
Stuart, what do we do?
I don't think we'll get to any of them today. This intro is pretty strong.
Now.
You're not telling me everything. I can see it on your face. What was in Hattori Hanzo's letter?
The world is at many wars now, eh? Not just the one Oda Nobunaga fights.
Someone else is coming to Iga?
Yes. But what they want from us...
But Hattori Hanzo...
Then we won't give it to them.
5090 is like $2,000
I know you cannot
or
tell me
something.
everything, Chitsure.
Chad, how
I
much
need
is the
your trust.
5090? It's expensive.
Then tell me what to do. I can do it. I can help you.
It may come to that. Remember, fight not...
Yeah, it's expensive. Oh no, I have to fight the bad guys. Alright. Oh, it was red. combat's just, it's so bad, you guys. It's so bad. Am I supposed to lose this guy? Why is he not dying? No, I'm not playing on a 5090. I'm on a 4090. So all I'm doing is I hold, oh, come on. I hold LB and I attack. And you can parry and dodge the red attacks, but it's not really worth it. If I'm being totally honest, because I feel like the attacks are just telegraphed in a way where it's hard to distinguish if it's going to be a red or a blue attack. At least for me. So I just dodge everything, and that way it's like impossible for me to fail. So if I dodge a blue attack, there's no penalty, right? If I dodge a red attack, there's no penalty. I think the combat's bad. Yeah. You're watching me do the combat. It's that for 17 hours. I've seen clips online that make it look good, but the game doesn't force you to learn how to do that. You would have to go out of your way to learn how to do the combat. The game never organically teaches you how to do combat well, and I think that's a problem.
What matters now is
the combat has gotten worse compared to the AC3 combat, where you can use 80% of your tools into different combat executions. Yeah. AC3 was pretty solid. AC Brotherhood was my favorite Assassin's Creed game ever made, and then
they died with that.
A lot of people love Black Flag. Yeah, I think combat is bad. Like, I don't know, I didn't read any of the other reviews. What were reviewers saying? Did they say it's good? I think it's terrible.
I understand.
I'll just say it. I think the combat's bad. Period. I think it's hard to parry. Well, parrying's fine, but it's hard to know if they're going to be throwing a parry or a dodge attack at you. So if you want to win the encounter, I'm just like, I'm not going to try and play the game. I'll just dodge because I don't lose if I just use dodge.
I need you elsewhere.
And you'll never die. I mean, unless something's stupid overpowered and you screw up your dodge timing. But yeah.
Run to the proof.
There's no reason to learn the core mechanics.
To this blade.
You're never. I haven't yet been forced into that 17 hours.
Box. Protect it with your life.
Stewart.
You said you wanted help. Now's the time.
I'm aiming for Ghost of Tsushima over this game. Ghost of Tsushima's combat is like miles better. Like, when I think of combat, I think of Devil May Cry, the DMC remake, or DMC for it's more guns, but like you could also think of Ghost of Tsushima. You could think of Marvel's Spider-Man. You could think of the Batman Arkham games, and they're trying to mimic that style here, and it's not good. Like, I'm really good at those games that I listed, or at least passable at the combat, and I just feel like Shadows pales in comparison. Yeah, it's your choice to spam the same attack, but you can't get away with that in the other games that I listed. You just die. The other games force you to learn the combat. This game does not. You can just be the dummy like Destin and never have to integrate with it. And that's a problem for a game focused on combat. Is he just gonna stay there? I was trying to do the lure move. Stealth combat's pretty good though. I'm literally crouching. Foliage looks good. Stealth is good. I mean, it's Assassin's Creed stealth, so you're not ever really in danger, but you know. And then I think that's the last guy you gotta kill. Like I said, I've done this like 15
Don't
times.
stop. Just find the box.
Hey, Gio, good to see you.
The coffin!
In my review in progress, I focused a lot on my criticisms. One thing I didn't do is I didn't talk about the things that I like. And I do think that the graphics are much better than what we saw early on. When you're actually playing it, this is an early part of the game, but you know, the foliage looks pretty good, the grass looks pretty decent, the textures are looking pretty good, the skybox looks good, the character models, even in engine, like Nawe looks pretty good here. Her hair physics are doing her hair physics thing. The little intricate details, if you go into the menu, I don't know if you can do it this early. This is like the tutorial section. Like the little intricacies of the armor and such is really well done. So graphics get top marks for me, especially for an open world Assassin's Creed game. I'm playing on PC. This texture is a little but whatever. I do think it looks pretty, and it's sort of like the ambiance of the world balanced amidst like low texture stuff like this. You're gonna have that every once in a while. You'd think they'd spend a little bit more time making sure the big Assassin's Creed logo reveal looked good, but they didn't. But overall the game looks good. The game looks quite good, and there are moments where you do kind of admire the cherry blossoms or the fall leaves twirling in the wind or following you through the ride. And I do appreciate that in the game quite a bit. And yeah, Titan PC, playing on PC. I don't know about killing 4-3, Stracy. Code provided by Ubisoft. I guess I'll get that disclosure out of the way. I think I'm supposed to do that now that I'm independent.
We rewrite our history.
Hurry!
Ubisoft gave like everybody codes for this game. I saw like I don't mean to be, I guess I'm a small streamer now, but I saw some a lot of streamers got access to Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I think that's smart. Because when you actually play it, all the noise that's been surrounding this game, it just seems like a little bit silly in hindsight. They made a lot of mistakes with marketing and what the imagery that they decided to utilize for certain things was called out by historian people and things like that. But like when you're actually playing it,
the box.
All that just seems like
him.
Noise to me. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's an Assassin's Creed game. And I think that's why they did such a wide distribution of codes, because they're like, we just need to get people playing this game. Because the conversations really just got out of control with Assassin's Creed, where every single little thing they did was scrutinized under magnifying glass. And even I was like okay, like I was critical about a lot of the stuff at the start, but come on. Yeah, I have a whole video on my channel said I think Assassin's Creed Shadows could be the end of Ubisoft, because as people pointed out several months later, like they're in this difficult situation with people want them to sell the company, and it's a whole mess.
I'm Tomiko. Your father brought you here. I'm surprised he made it in his condition. He fell into a dead sleep after dragging you in. There will be some hard days ahead, but he'll live. You can sit up.
How
How's the
big is
rest
this
of
game?
you?
Geo, it is gigantic.
Nothing's
It is
broken.
massive.
I
I'm
can
17 hours in,
I can fight.
and there's like
Fight.
there's this
I didn't
12
fix you up
characters I
just
think
so
you
you
gotta
could
like
bleed
get
again.
revenge on. You'll get
I have to
context
go.
for it in like 10
I
seconds.
lost something very important to my father. I must get it back.
Lost? What?
And
I
I've
can't
killed 4
tell
of them in 17 hours.
Nagato has his secrets and I look the other way.
And
It's best for us both.
I think it's
You know
like
my father
for the
well.
main campaign, I think if you're
And
like
my
a
mother?
speed running it, it's like
Yes,
50
well.
hours.
I've lost too much time.
I just
I've got to go.
even
Go?
more maybe.
Go where?
But
Do
it's
you
huge.
even know where
It's
to start
huge.
looking?
And I
Then
think
help me.
that's not necessarily a good
Tell
thing
me
personally.
what you can. How did you
I
come
can't
to
wait to play it.
lose
I'm so
this
hyped.
thing?
There was
Geo,
a man In
I
armor.
think you're gonna like
A
it. If you
samurai.
like Valhalla
He came up
and
behind
you
me.
like
I was careless.
Odyssey and Origins, it was
What did he
Origins
look like?
was like sort of the first RPG
was
style, right? If
dark.
you like those, you're gonna
He wore a
freaking love
mask.
this game. Like,
Many
I
samurai
think anybody
do.
that enjoyed
Can
those
you
experiences
describe
are
it?
really gonna like this.
It was pale.
I'm more of like
an
a
onryo. Father
AC2,
grabbed it
AC
from him.
Brotherhood.
It might be among
Like
Nagato's
tw-
things.
I think the 20-hour
put them
mark is my
aside when I
sweet
dressed
spot for
his wounds.
games. I feel like Shadows runs into the trap of even purposefully inflating
This is it.
playtime with design
I've
decisions
seen one like
that
it.
make the game take
Years
longer
ago.
to
What
complete.
does it mean?
And I think that's
Who is behind
unfortunate
it?
because it's not necessary. The game's already
I'm
too
not
big.
certain.
Like, do I
But
really
you should
need to
go to
ride
Katano. There's a connection
1,000
there.
miles away and then ride 1,000
I'll
miles
take my
back to
father's
finish
horse.
this one
I could
quest
reach
that I
the
have to
castle
turn in?
tonight.
And what will you do if you
It's-
find your samurai?
It's
What I should have
those
done,
aspects
too.
are a little
Take his life and take back what's
yeah,
ours.
Gio, like
See
this
that
is
you
this
do.
is for people like you. The review embargo was up this morning at 10. Addressing Rad over on Twitch. I posted my review in progress because I just couldn't finish it in time. I wanted them to expand on AC Unity and make AC games similar
I'll
to
get the box and everything
Ghost
will be as it
Recon
was.
Wildlands, which
Everything
would
will
be
be
cool.
all right.
I don't think I played Unity. That was the like my face isn't on my face game, right? Can't call them out because I'm too close to the hideout. Massive open world co-op. I think they're gonna do that. There's the Pathfinder system's nice. I should probably think about that.
Yep. To Katano.
It'll tell you
Right,
wherever
kitty?
you gotta go. It'll do its best to try and find you a path there. I do like that a lot. I use it all the time.
What is Chichue hiding, Kitty? What's in the box?
Ooh, we actually get to do like a stealth thing now. No, I didn't think you were being... I didn't think it was Shade Rad. No worries at all. Unity is my favorite. The looks and play is great. Is that the one that takes place in France?
Chichue is willing to risk his life. I can do no less. I will not regret my mistakes, Kitty. I will fix them.
You know, playing through it again, it's tragic. She just really wants to prove herself to her. I think that's her dad. I can't remember.
The
And-
box thief will be somewhere he
yeah.
feels safe.
God,
A
now my story is
well-guarded place.
really good.
My grappling hook will get me up there.
I think Yasuke's story. Whoops. Oh, that's fine. I also think Yasuke's story is pretty good too. Oh yeah, so I have my assassin abilities now. So they have like your mark abilities, you know. So I can just like, oh well, I can just do the assassin's dive here. Night. This stuff feels really good, and it feels really rewarding when you pull it off well.
I can throw a kunai one-handed.
You don't really have to aim at their head. You can just kind of do whatever.
There it is.
Like I said, I don't
That's
think
not
I'm
the box
exaggerating.
they
I think
stole
I've
from
done
me.
this 15 times.
I need to keep looking.
Whoa. Wrong button. Just mark anybody who needs to be marked here. This really makes me miss Splinter Cell, like, a lot. Can I not stand up?
Who's playing tricks?
Oh, shit. Oh. This is gonna be bad.
I can use the shadows and night to move unseen.
Oh yeah, that guy's by himself. Couldn't remember. Do I need to go? I need to go into that room.
Still not the right box. The thief must have it with him.
Do 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 do. Oh, shit! Just die. Okay. I've heard good things about the PS5 Pro version. I think Digital Foundry said it works really well. That's the guy I need to kill.
He's there with the box. This is it. To get the box back, I have to kill him. I can do it with...
Okay.
Never left that coffin.
Give me the box and I'll go.
One of us will die tonight.
Why do you steal from us?
That's fine. I messed up the assassination. I did everything else like flawlessly. Then I messed up the one thing I wanted to do super cool. I've heard good things about PS5 Pro. And thank you for the compliments on my interview. It was nice to chat with an old friend. Like, there's just no, like, oh no, I'm spotted. I guess I better hold the run button until I escape. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. I forgot how to play the game for a second. All I have to do is like leave the village area. There. And then it should figure the cutscene. Yeah, there we go. Where do you rank this with the other ACs? I didn't play a lot of Valhalla. I gave it a 7. I've seen it's averaging like an 82. I don't think it's like the disaster a lot of people thought it was going to be.
Can't be Kakushiba.
I think it's just fine.
She's just a child.
She's like a cat with a gold
And I hear it gets
coin.
better. Like I
She
hear the
has
story gets
no
better
idea
the
what
further
she
you get in.
carries.
So I might go up to an 8, but that would probably be where I would cap out. IGN 7 out of 10. I've been doing my joke scale where the only scores I'm allowed to give are 7, 10, or 1. But I think I'm going to have to abandon that.
In Sakai.
I do think it's a 7. I think as more reviews come out, we're going to see more people say it was... I think it's going to come in close to around a 7. Yeah, totally is. Liar got me. You know what? It's weird when people say bad stuff about Xbox like I care.
It's not for you.
I don't have
That is
stock in
correct.
Xbox. I don't
It
make
is
any
for
money
me.
because Xbox does well or poorly. Oh, I didn't see anything on the Xbox Series S. Have you seen anything? Liard? In all seriousness, like, no joking around. Did you actually see anything? Could it look bad on the S? You should go with pros, cons, recommended or not. I really liked, when I was at Screw Attack way back in the day, like a million years ago, we did buy it, rent it, or F it. I don't know if there's a modern equivalent of rent it. Can you even still rent games? But I did like that. I do like recommend, wait for a sale, or pass. Maybe. That might be my scale. Why yikes? What did I say? IGN gave this an 8 out of a 10. Yeah. I mean, I don't work at IGN anymore. They're totally entitled to their opinion. I give it a 7. Man, gameplay was great. That's what I used back in the day. I would just use Gamefly. Did we get any new details on Hex? No new details on that.
Fujibayashi Nagato.
I thought I'd stop by
you.
and say thanks for the conversation you posted with Colin. It was great. I enjoyed your guys' back and forth. We need more discussions like that in the industry. Thanks, Liquid. Yeah, I like talking with people that
Put them out of their misery.
don't just parrot what I'm saying. Where me, like, I don't think I'm like some sort of intellectual or anything, but I like being able to sit with Colin and just have a disagreement where we're respectful to each other and we give our perspectives and sort of think about what each person has said and just talk about it. I've always really appreciated that. That's how I've always made my content when I was at IGN. I would always want varying perspectives on matters.
Let them
And
suffer.
my philosophy there...
Let them die in pain.
Sorry, this is actually a
Fine.
good scene.
We have what we came for.
My philosophy there is it allows somebody to align with one of the perspectives on the panel. So if you all have a different take, and somebody can say, I like that guy, or I like that girl, or I think that person had a good point. And if you're all just sitting there saying the same thing, okay, cool. That's cool, I guess, but I don't think it makes for particularly engaging content. I like being challenged. I like thinking about the way that I think about things, and maybe there's something I haven't considered. And when I have conversations with people who have like a vastly different opinion point than I do, maybe I understand them better. Maybe I understand the topic better. I really like that. So yeah, I'm glad you liked the interview, and I think Colin's of the same mindset as I am, and I wish we saw more of that just in coverage. I'm gonna bring up the kiddo camera, make sure they're safe and sound. Just lets me know they're doing good if I can see them. Nate's fine. My oldest I don't even worry about him anymore. He's 4 now. Sleeps through the night.
No. I kept too much from you. Now.
Laird, I don't think you need $3,000. I think you can build a very good PC for $1,000.
There is hope.
I didn't see it on the Series S, but now I kind of want to install it on the S and just see how it looks.
Stuart! Stuart.
Remember the song in the music.
I like that I told my wife, I was like, oh, I got early access, I should stream. And I realized just now that I'm just streaming the general release. So like everybody has access to the game right now. Series S, it plays at 1080p 30. I mean, yeah. Can't wait for AC Shadows versus Tsushima. I thought about doing that video night, doing AC Shadows versus Tsushima. Well, it'll be AC Shadows versus Yotei, right? Ache, I don't understand what you're saying. $3,000 will get you a PC that is a gen or two ahead of a console, but to get PS5 Pro levels, you can do that for the same price. Oh yeah, so you could build an equivalent of a PS5 Pro for, I think using decent components, you can come in around $700 to $900, which is comparable to what you pay shipped for a PS5 Pro with the disc drive and a stand. Yeah, I think $800, you got a pretty good buffer there. A $699 PS5 Pro was equivalent to a $2,000 PC. Liard, you're huffing the copium, buddy. That's not even close to accurate.
Get back.
That's just ridiculous. It's not correct. Maybe $1,000. Maybe $1,000. 2,000? Nah, bro. You gotta. I don't know who's telling you that, but you gotta stop listening to him, buddy. I heard you had to pay $5,000 to get the power of the PS5 Pro. 10,000 even. That's how good the PS5 Pro is. Even though it can't. It took like 2 patches to get Star Wars running right. But yeah, PS5 Pro for the win. No, for real, Liard. In all seriousness, it's about $1,000 if you're, I don't know, like $1,000. You could buy whatever components you want and shove it in there. I think you need like a 4070, and I think those are 500. So that's your big expense. Your big expense is the card. Everything else is sort of whatever.
Morning, Chichire.
Morning.
No, Liard was saying $2,000.
Nearly risen.
I didn't have any issues with Monster Hunter Wilds. I didn't heard anything about crashing on PC.
Slow.
Yeah, I would be careful, Liard, with
today.
Like, it's fine that you like your PS5 Pro. I think that's great. I understand if you're like a console gamer and you're enjoying your Pro, that's great. Okay, critique about Assassin's Creed Shadows now that there's actual gameplay. I'm now being given another tutorial on how to do the combat in the game. And I find that...
What did I say?
I find that annoying.
Let us begin. Come.
Yep.
Good. There's weight behind your strike.
So to guard break, you just hold the button a little longer, and then you guard break.
Don't go easy on your father. Pretend I am your enemy.
I don't think I actually need to parry. I think I just need to deflect.
I did not teach you that.
Yeah, they're teaching me combat again.
I'm getting better. I am.
Show me. You win this match, and
No.
I will cook tonight.
Deal.
PS5 Pro is not beating a $2,000 PC. Like, you're just like wrong, dude. There gotta be something I'm missing with those heavy attacks. Like, combat's so fucking boring. Like, see, I was supposed to deflect that, but I don't need to. I can just literally dodge everything he does.
I let you win.
For dinner, I want pickled radish and dried fish.
Fine.
I agree with that, Liar.
I
Yeah.
am ready to train with the others.
I actually did not
Training
agree
is enough.
with the PS5 criticism for Cyberpunk.
I am the daughter of one of Eagle's
PS4, yeah, it
greatest
was terrible.
warriors. Don't
The
I have a
PS5,
reputation to uphold?
I think it was fine.
You are also a daughter of
I think there were crashing issues that some people reported. I did not have crashing issues.
That's what
with
I'm asking
Cyberpunk
to
when I
do.
did my tests.
I want to protect them.
The Eagle way is shared the responsibility.
They did eventually
Community
fully fix Jedi
and
Survivor with
benevolence.
patch 10, I think.
You will bestow that upon Matsu today.
Do you like playing two different characters or just stick to
Any
one?
day she needs
I think
you, we'll
Yasuke is a
help
badly designed
Any of our
character
neighbors.
in terms of how he
Yes,
plays
Chire.
in gameplay. I think his story is
Auntie Matsu kept
actually
me for
quite good.
hours yesterday.
Clearing the wasp nest from her tree.
I think Nawe is the vastly
I kept getting
superior
stung.
character from
No
a design
complaints.
perspective, from a combat
You know why we
perspective, from a
help our
stealth
neighbors.
perspective.
Alone, we are
And it
nothing. But
to
together,
the point where, as I said
The
earlier in
height
the
of the
stream,
great
there are
mountain
literally
is not
points in the
made by
game
one stone.
where Yasuke's like,
Yes.
hey,
to the
maybe you
rest
should
of
play
the
as
country,
Nawe for this.
the Egans are different people.
Because
So we must
Yasuke
come
can't
together to
climb.
form a mountain.
So he can't go to like the viewpoints and do the 360
This
thing.
morning I feel
He
like
literally
love-
tells you to use Nawe.
A pebble
So they either should have designed the game
my
so that he
daughter,
could
much is expected
interact with those
The Fujibayashi name
experiences
is a rock
or
at
something.
the base of the mountain.
I know.
Yeah.
Chile.
I really have a problem with how they did Yasuke
You know
dirty.
what
There was a
she
way to
would
do him
do
right,
in
and I
return.
feel like they really
Breakfast.
missed the mark with
So, it's
how
not for nothing.
he's implemented
give,
into the
And
game.
you receive.
But he can
That's
run through walls and stuff. Yeah,
I
it's
have my
just it's
own
really
work to
silly.
do. Be on your best behavior.
I will. What will it be today, Auntie Matsu?
Yeah, so like this
Weeding
is
the
pretty pretty,
turnips?
right? Like look,
Scrubbing your
it's
iron
all
pots? I'll find out just over the hill.
there's a lot of nothing to do though in this field. But it is pretty. Whole lot of nothing to do. That gets better the further in you get. But it's just like, why are you giving me a
morning, Auntie
tutorial
Matsu.
after I played through the tutorial? It's so...
Smelled my miso shiru
It really bothers me.
the village, eh?
Eggplant and daikon?
Your favorite. But not ready yet. Come later.
My father said you needed my help.
So. An old woman forgets.
Let me help.
Oh. Ooh. These knees don't bend like they used to. It's the jewels of my land. My crops.
I'll be honest, I'll
I give them
probably
water,
get a PS...
wish
Sorry,
them well.
I'll probably get a
And in the
PS5 Pro
morning,
again
they
when
disappear.
GTA
Something
for Nico.
wanders my yard. Beast or spirit, I am sure.
Spirits, Auntie?
They are everywhere, you know, like gnats. Whatever it is, you will find it. I can always count on my Naoe. Observation is the first step to victory. You need higher ground to find what haunts me. Climb the old tower. Tell me what you see.
For a bowl of your miso shiru?
Wired,
Work first.
if
Then
you're just gonna
rewards.
come in here and spout
And
complete
lucky you.
nonsense,
It will be my best one.
you gotta go, dude.
I won't let you down.
Liar,
I can see Matsu's crops from up
like
there.
at least get a partner account or something so that you can spam sales link if you're gonna come in here and be the PlayStation 5 salesman for the stream. Like, holy crap, dude. You gotta tone it down. Yeah, look up how to be an Amazon partner so you can at least get paid for all the hard salesman work you're doing for PlayStation over here.
It's an animal. A deer?
Oh! Okay. I thought I screwed it up. Oh, dear. Get it? I don't know about that, Daniel. Landkiller. It does look nice. The game looks nice, yeah.
It's all right.
Oh, frick
Don't-
yeah, Liquid. I am 100% going to review MGS Delta. Thank you for the reminder. I should probably figure out who's,
Whoever
like,
did this
doing
will
that.
pay.
That's December, though, right?
That meat's mine.
Why with my hand?
Someone made a fire. And I hear voices.
Yeah, they're,
Should be on the road to Yamato
they're right there.
already.
Not so much.
Ah, fuck it, I'll just fire 'em.
Eat.
Who are you?
Who wants to know?
I do.
We are innocent survivors from battle, starving and alone. You would turn
The
us
fire looks
away?
pretty good here, actually.
Not with that flimsy bokens you won't.
Delta's August? Yeah, I gotta...
You stole the food.
That's one of my top anticipated
Ken's still
games. That and
wild,
Doom.
dear.
are two of my like gotta play these games in
If what killed
2025.
our army follows us, those crops will be burned soon anyway.
Leave now.
Make us.
Liar, you gotta chill with the console war stuff. Just talk about Assassin's Creed, bro. I don't want to just listen to you. A little much. Whoops. Probably focus up here. Alright, look. So in terms of combat, I never have to engage. Wait, did I lose?
She's not worth it. Go, go.
Oh no, I won. Okay.
And stay out of Yiga!
How is it I pre-ordered it? Which Assassin's Creed games do you like, Talos? To answer your question, did you like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, or are you more of a Odyssey Valhalla player?
Something big.
Mirage was good, yeah. Yeah, my written review, I say I am definitely more of a massage linear type player. I like that scale and scope more. I heard it was a little short, but I like the more traditional versus this 100-hour game, basically. But Talos, if you were into Odyssey, Valhalla, or Origins, you're really gonna like this. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this then, Talos. This is for you.
How did they get in our village? My father says Iga is a locked
Hey,
door.
there's parts of that in here. The problem is I'm in the 8-hour-long tutorial part of the game.
Those soldiers, they spoke like something is coming. A battle.
You are strong. You will meet trouble with courage and a full stomach. But you must do it without me.
Yeah, Talos, I think you're really going to be happy with it. It's out now. If you pre-ordered it, can't you access it now, or is that like a
I am only good
upcharge from Ubisoft?
To chop vegetables.
Don't talk like that. Your spirit is young.
My body is old now, eh? It is tired. Soon I will venture up the mountain and never return. Happily.
I think the stealth in Shadows, if you play as Nawe, is one of the strongest aspects of the game. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, the stealth is good. It's like a little bit Splinter Cell, a little bit Assassin's Creed. It's good.
No.
Oh, you got a physical copy? It should work. You can install it right now and start playing.
He has his reasons. Forgive me. Eat more, huh?
Hey, at least you can skip all the cutscenes if you want to.
Misoshiru Nagato?
They're coming.
You're gonna like Nawe, I think. Egg.
His son is at our borders.
At first, she's very like, oh, I'm a kid. I don't know how to be an assassin yet, you know. But Ezio was sort of the same way when we were introduced to him. And then by
It's dangerous to do it.
Then by the
that won't stop
next entry, he was like a storied veteran.
Stay here. Now it will protect you.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Wait
I think Yote is going to stomp.
I will return.
I think it's just going to be a vastly better experience. If I'm being totally honest.
Ashigaru. They were warning.
Sit, eat.
I think Yote is going to be really good, Blired. Just based on that one trailer, I did a full historical breakdown. One of the last few pieces I did at IGN was Ghost Yote and the history surrounding that game, which is why I know so much about Shadows actually, because a lot of the timelines sort of overlap.
Like I say,
Yote,
observation is the key to victory.
Man, it's
or
really
else we are
good.
carps on the slab.
I am no Fujibayashi Antimatsu.
No.
If
Yote
I was, I wouldn't have been scared.
and
I would
Shadows
have gone
take
with
place
my
like
father.
5 years apart or
obedient
something.
coward.
Or not even
No
5,
way.
like 2.
Yes, I'm done waiting. I
Not
want to help.
300.
I want to fight.
There's characters
So
in
let
Shadows
us
who are in Yote.
You have kept your bravery dark
you're talking
behind your
about
eyes so your
Tsushima
father does not see
Tsuyote
it.
is about
Enough
300
hiding.
years. Yeah, my bad.
Enough hiding.
I know just where to begin. Off we go.
I hope they do nods to Jin Sakai. I agree with you both on that one. Phantom Blade Zero. I haven't seen too much on that one yet. Got to think about what that one was. It's so cutscene heavy. Like, how much gameplay have I actually done? 10 minutes? I've been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes. I've probably played 10 minutes of gameplay.
Now, I'll ask you politely not to run away again.
I can't go anywhere. Not like this.
Glad you have come to your senses. Have you ever seen?
I was really
a
hoping,
bone
Liquid,
pierce
that
its
they would
way
remake
through
the
skin?
first Infamous.
Not my own.
If you were to take another stroll on that leg,
Well, if you
I
do,
imagine
if
you'd
you're,
see it firsthand.
sorry, if you're not gonna get it, then don't worry about it. Right? You just watch me play it.
I'm
If
not
you are
that
gonna get
young.
it, you can skip all the
When you get to be
cutscenes
my age,
up for the first
everyone is
hour
young.
until you get to the point where
What
she
is
wakes
your
up.
name?
Infamous was great. I did a skit when I was at Screw Attack.
You will be
that
here
was
for
about
some time.
the ridiculous
I might as well know
nature
what to call you.
of the choices you were
Fujibayashi.
presented with in Infamous
No.
1. It's like,
Oh,
yeah, you
Fika.
could help that guy, or you could go to his house,
I
kill
am
his dog,
sorry.
show his
Little
dog
one
the
is
corpse,
Junjiro.
and then
this
beat the
place
corpse
is
in
Makino
front of
Dera.
him. Which choice
A
do you
temple.
want? Like, they were so ludicrously
least
evil that
What is left of it?
it
War's
was
shadow
just
has
comical to
darkened
me.
Much in Setsu,
It's like,
as
yeah, it's
in
like,
Iga.
When
yeah,
you found me,
you could
did you?
you could help that
Is
hostage,
he?
or you could drown this bag of
I am
kittens.
sorry.
Which choice do you want? It's like, whoa, like, why would I pick the other option? Why would I ever do that? So, Infamous, that was my memory of Infamous, the ridiculous decisions that you were presented with. It was always like, you could do the good thing, or you could do this thing that is way too dark for the situation at hand. I enjoyed Killzone Shadowfall's multiplayer. I actually played quite a bit of Shadowfall's multiplayer. Yeah, Shadowfall, I don't remember the story, but I remember liking multiplayer Furious. And then I really like Killzone 2. Man, I played a lot of Killzone 2. Killzone 1, eh. I think they're going to do another Metal Gear collection, and I think MGS4 is going to be on it. Ache. I hope that's the case.
You...
Go ahead. I won't bite.
You should eat more. Soren says you'll need your strength soon.
A lot of people like Second Son also. Killzone 3 was also good night. Good call.
Junjiro, fetch me a blade, would you? I believe it's time we freed our guest from her splint.
What were other, like, another great PS3 game? I know it's a cop-out, but Demon Souls.
He's
Demon
strange.
Souls is phenomenal.
Junjiro.
You are hardly one to talk. You've been a ghost for weeks.
Well, they remade Demon Souls, though.
Is he afraid of me?
Should he be?
No. No, of course not.
Good.
Sly Cooper, Ratchet
you
and
should
Clank.
know it was Junjiro who tended to you day and night.
Didn't we get a new Tenchu game?
Junjiro who kept
Darren?
you close
I
on
thought
your
we did.
vow to break Zafiba.
Is
Yeah,
that when he
man, it
painted
sure
all
does,
those
Sarah
portraits?
Lawrence. It
The
sure
boy paints
does.
what he sees.
Still got the controller here.
Be kind to him now, eh? He's lost more than you know.
Don't worry, in like 4 or 5 hours, I'll be able to play more. I don't know about that night.
Pain is expected, but you can walk. It will be some time before you're at full strength.
I just
But
realized
you can walk toward it on your
you don't
feet,
really interact with
and
Soren
maybe even
after
help around
this.
the temple for once. What a thought.
Yeah, you don't see Soren again after this, like 17 hours later. So this intro happens.
It's a knife.
And then you
Thank
just
you, Junjiro.
don't interact with him again.
Well, wait, you said...
Unless I'm forgetting it or something.
You know how my hands shake in the cold, Junjiro. I'll leave you to it.
I find Junjiro a little annoying. I think
Go on.
it's an
I
odd
trust you.
fit.
See?
I don't like handling knives. Are you sure I didn't hurt you?
Don't worry. I'm tougher than I look.
Really?
What's that supposed to mean?
I just
I
meant
get what they're
because
going for with
you're-
Junjiro, but it's a
Never
little bit
mind.
too like, yeah, it's the kid with the tragic thing, and you're gonna be like the parent figure for him. I don't know. It just felt a little too. It's fine. I'm just splitting hairs, honestly. Junjiro's fine. So to recap, at an hour and 15 minutes, we found out Yasuke was a slave, and Oda Nobunaga made him a main samurai, and then he burnt down a building. And then for Nawe, her dad died, and she got hurt, and now she's better, and she met Junjiro
No, wait, I was hoping...
and that old guy, who you'll never see again after this. Or he's so inconsequential that I've already forgotten about him 17 hours later in the game.
I don't
Junjiro, I
care
remember,
like that
though.
anymore.
Sorin said you paint what you see. I'm sorry you had to see this.
I'm glad I
There
could
are lots of
recap the
beautiful
entire
things, too,
intro. Oh, and you
if
went
you
through
know
two
where to look.
tutorials. It teaches you
I
how to
can
do
teach you.
combat with
Let me get my
Yasuke,
brush.
and then it teaches you again how to do combat with Nawe 10 minutes later. I wonder if
to
there's
be
a
on my feet
third
again.
combat tutorial.
Even with the ache, I wonder if I'll ever be as strong as before. I wonder if it even matters. Oh,
There's a tanuki over that way. Her name is Mikan.
Mikan?
Why don't you try sneaking up and sketching her? I feed her sometimes.
That's
even though
Hot
she
Pie?
tells me not to.
Was there a young character in
Just remember,
Ghost of
be
Tsushima?
quiet and move slow. You don't want to startle her. You can do it!
I see you. I need to be quiet. Good view from here.
I did it. I hold the left trigger, you guys. MVP gamer over here, just saying. I pressed X and then I held the left trigger. Nailed it. You're welcome. Gamer of the year, Destin Legary here. Able to press X and then press left trigger while slightly pressing forward. You're welcome. Oh my god. Just let me play the fucking game.
I mean, it looks mostly like a tanuki.
You look mostly like a tanuki.
Good one, Nawe.
You're right. It's not very good. Guess I'm not much of an artist.
Actually,
huh?
it's cute. I guess
It
you would
just
make
takes
that joke with
practice.
the little kid.
Anything. And you understand that. You play music.
Why do you think that?
I feel like there's just something off
Come
about
on.
how they
I'll show you.
how they portrayed Junjiro. It's like, I don't know. I get what they were going for. It's just every time you interact with him, I'm like, this is so cringe. Guys, I walked forward a little bit to get the next cutscene.
We
Are you
found
impressed?
this.
Like I said,
We found you.
MVP gamer over here. No, not everything's off. I have a lot of complaints about the game, but once you finally can play the game, it's better. There are things to like. This is so unnecessary. All this is so unnecessary. It's really, I'm annoyed, honestly. I just got to the World War I type fight in Death Stranding, and that game started off quicker. Yeah. It is a slow burn. This is a game I could not play with this many cutscenes. Yeah, it's a lot, dude. Playing through it for the second time, I realized that it's way too much.
Thank you for this. It has reminded me of something.
It's way too slow at the start. I think most people would have turned it off. I think most people at this point in the game, they would have stopped playing.
A promise.
And like went to bed for the night. They had a really good narrative hook with her father's death, and then they just grind everything to a halt for 30 minutes. They should have just went to this with her in the blade. Just put on the fucking blade and then go play. Like, what's the point of all this exposition? Like they must be trying to establish Junjiro and the relationship between Junjiro and Nawe or something, but man, I think it's too slow. I think the pacing's too slow. I think you could have literally cut this in half, at least. Pretty. Game pretty. Game looks pretty here though, the world and stuff. It's the whole game, and the voice acting / writing only adds to the frustration. It's like they built an awesome looking world and bolted everything else on. You know, my criticism, I did a written review drops. I don't know if you checked it out, but long story short, there's so much freaking padding in this game. It's just so unnecessary. It's and it feels like they're like trying to go for, oh, we can say the game's 100 hours of fun, you know?
If this blade is as sharp as
like, why do I have to do a tutorial and then another tutorial and then have all my powers taken away? Cut the bamboo. I just want to play. Let me go do stuff, you know? Yeah, there's some pretty cringe stuff. Like when Yasuke's introduction, when you actually get to play it as him again, like at the 8-hour mark. See you, Ick. Sorry if I'm complaining too much. It's so cringe. The scene with the three of them and the thing.
Vengeance is a lonely path now, eh? Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
Let's lock skill progression behind open world tedium and area fetch quests. So the smartest guy Ubisoft. Yeah. And I'm the type of player, I just want to do the main narrative, right? And it's around level 12. The next character you take on is level 18.
Don't be mad.
So you can't progress. You have to go do side quest BS. So I did a few of the missions. And then, like, you'll start one of the side quest missions. It's like, go talk to this guy. So you ride 1,000 miles, you talk to the guy, and he's like, thanks for coming to talk to me. Go kill these 16 people. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean go kill 16 people? So then I go do it, and I come back. He's like, cool. Here's the letter thing you needed. And I'm just like, okay. Go talk to this other guy now 1,000 miles away. And then you can actually progress the main storyline and potentially have an opportunity to assassinate one of the 12 characters you have to assassinate. And it just feels like that keeps happening.
Do you
right?
like it?
So it's like, oh, thanks for coming to assassinate this guy. I don't like him either.
It would seem
Some dude asked me to kill like
mending
36
things.
bandits for a side quest. I was
With a
like,
little
yeah.
help, of course.
So it's
Can you
it's
play
like
something now?
that's your
Please.
that type of progression isn't fun, you know. I still came in like a 7 to legendary, and honestly what saves it for me is the stealth. I think the stealth is strong. If you're doing level appropriate stuff and you play well and you've leveled up Nawe, I think Nawe is a vastly better character than Yasuke. I think the stealth is fairly strong. I think the combat's bad. I wouldn't say terrible, because I have seen that like if you master it, you can do cool stuff, but you don't need to, and the game never forces you to learn how to do combat well. So you can just spam LB or hold LB, and you don't have to really do anything else but dodge and do that. I'm 17 hours in, and I don't have a good grasp on how combat works. A good game slowly introduces new mechanics into the combat system like Batman does, or Spider-Man does, and you build upon your toolkit organically, and you're forced to utilize those tools. And it's really frustrating that one of the core tenets of an Assassin's Creed game, the combat, I feel like didn't get the appropriate attention it deserves. Stealth is fine. Combat, I feel like really
Thank you.
I feel like they missed the mark
I
on
can
it.
never repay your kindness.
Anyway, sorry to nerd out about combat for a second.
But now
it's a sticking point for me.
I have
for
a
sure.
different debt to settle.
I feel like this game is too slow. Yeah, bro, we've been streaming for an hour and a half, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, she actually puts on the fucking blade. It's more frustrating because you have to realize this is the third time I've played through this section of the game.
Where will you go then?
To the home of a family friend, Tomiko. She has a farm in Setsu.
It was designed to say you can play this game for 100 hours just like you could with Valhalla. And unfortunately, the design decisions that game developers are making are to pad it out with things that actively work against the player or just an annoyance for the player.
Danger is everywhere.
So yeah, nice movie, right?
Remember to tend to your wounds. Not only the physical.
Lost my train of thought there for a second.
Your eyes
So
are
what you
on
wind
the
up with
horizon
is this
But do not forget to look back.
situation where
look
there's a lot
within.
to do, but it doesn't necessarily feel fulfilling. As a matter of fact, it starts to feel a little bit annoying
Thank you.
when you're tasked with a new quest. Like the 16
Really have to go.
characters that you had to go kill or whatever.
Take care of yourself and the old man.
I like Nawe. I like her story. I like Yasuke. I actually like Yasuke's story. It's not too bad. There are cringe moments, but I mean, they did the Rocky thing with Yasuke. There's a lot to do and you don't want to do it. Exactly. What do I want to do? I want to go kill those MFers who killed my dad. Okay. Did you do target practice yet? For fuck's sakes, like, let me go kill the assassin. I know how to do
I
the
was on
basic
that mountain
combat.
for so long.
You know.
Feels strange to leave it.
Wait. Oh, I can play the game now.
It's been too
Chat.
long, Kitty. I've
Okay.
missed you.
Takes about an hour 30 minutes before you can actually play the game. Sort of. Pro tip, get this point. Get a point near wherever you start before you go anywhere. What are you doing that way? Yeah, I think this is the point where the game does actually open up. Where's the... It's over there. What the... Just go over to the... There it is. I bet there's one of those letter things on here. No? Yeah, so now we can actually like go get the viewpoints, and the game, the game gets better. I know I've been complaining a lot, but it does get better. Well, it's turbo. It's not about giving them a chance. It's you're given a code and you should play it and come to your own conclusion, or you buy it and you're reviewing it to make a video about it and talk about it in earnest. It's not about giving it a chance or not giving it a chance. Like, I'm not gonna go into a game with a hope for it to fail. I would have loved it if Shadows like blew me away, but it has problems. And I'm gonna tell you about that earnestly, right? I'll just jump off the mountain then. I don't know where I'm going. Alright, can you give me a path? Where's the line?
Easy.
Oh god. I went off the beaten path and I have no idea where to go. I'll ride down the mountain first. There it is. Alright. Yeah, they totally do the Rocky montage thing with Yasuke. 100%. And then what does it say? Go ride 1,000 miles. And then you know what it's going to do? It's going to tell me to go back there. That's why I unlocked this viewpoint. Unlock your viewpoints, people. If you go to a mission marker, just unlock a viewpoint nearby there. Because I can almost guarantee you're going to go back there. And if you don't, you got to ride on your little horsey here for 1,000 miles and enjoy the view, I guess. I don't know.
I need to paint this.
No, you don't. At some point with Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, you kind of like fall into a natural state of flow with the game, and you understand what the designers were going for. And there's a ton of little details, and it really does immerse you. You don't have to interact with any of that stuff.
Is anywhere safe?
With this one, like, there's no auto ride. I just have to interact with this, that I don't get it. Why not give me an auto ride feature? I bet that's gonna be a mod. You know what? Someone's gonna mod that in, where it's just like auto ride to destination, and I can go get a beer or something. I don't know why they're introducing these combat sections. Oh, it's just showing me, hey, look how bad it is in your house.
The last time I was here, everything was different. Chichiue was alive. I only hope Tomiko's alright.
Auto ride was in Valhalla? I mean, maybe it comes later. I don't know. Or do I not? I haven't encountered a lot of bugs or glitches, so I'll give him kudos on that one for sure.
Tomiko.
Other ACs of auto run. This one doesn't. I have to.
Tomiko.
I don't see a command on the bottom that does auto run. You just put the controller down and go grab a cup of coffee. Really?
And Nagato? Come.
I don't think there's an auto ride, you guys. How did you do it in Valhalla? It would probably be the same.
May his spirit find peace.
Pathfinder off on. Well, that's just telling you how to get there.
I only wish I had seen their faces. Cowards, all of them.
What do you mean?
James Robinson. So
That
far, everything
night,
I'm seeing about this
the
game is
masked
basically exactly what I
samurai.
expected.
There are
Okay
11
game
more.
that is probably worth a shot if you get it cheap, and not
They
as bad as
killed my
everyone
father.
expected, but still not great.
The Onryo.
You're dead on.
The masked
It's
man from Katano.
like I'm complaining
I
about the
should have
intro being
known
slow
he
and
wasn't
whatever,
just some
but yeah.
mad Ronin. So there's more than one.
You just hold down the horse run button. We'll try it. I'll put a marker on the map and we'll see if we can make it work.
Many more.
Yeah, like 12 of them.
They killed Nagato.
This I like. I like the introduction of the bad guys. Go kill the bad guys. I don't like the grinding that it forces you to do. Like it.
You'll have to kill
I want to
them
do the main
all.
story and then do all
Do
the
you
side
understand?
stuff. I don't
Not
want a
just
game that
those
makes
that
me
wear
do
masks,
side stuff
but the
in order to
people
do
that
the core
surround them.
narrative,
The power that
core story
commands
that they're
them.
trying to tell. I don't like that.
I will not hesitate.
Good. It's the only way to set things right. Blood for blood.
Blood for blood.
You will need much then. Allies, supplies.
And a place to put them.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not much of an AC fan, and it's been fun.
It's yours. Anything.
Are you sure?
Memeing, but
Did
I
your
figured
father
it'd
ever
be
tell you
half
why
decent
my
nonetheless.
bones ache in
Anyone
weather?
pre-ordering this was nuts
Why
though.
my
It's
strength
fine.
fades so quickly?
I really think it's
No.
a 7. I know a
War.
lot. I know it's averaging an 8
Years
too.
ago.
I think it's a 7.
Between daimyo whose faces
Yeah,
I'd
I
never
think.
seen.
Yeah, Darren. I think side
Powerful
quests should
men
be
who fought
side
to
quests
rule my land,
that you choose to
never set
interact
foot
with
in it.
or not.
Their soldiers
If I have to interact with
everyone.
something, just make it part of the main
my
quest.
family
Don't make
neighbors,
me
left
like
my mangled
yeah.
body in the dirt. Left me to burn as our fields turned to ash.
But why? You weren't the enemy.
It gets better. I'm being very
We
critical
were
right
in the
now,
way.
admittedly,
The last thing
but the
I
game
heard
does get better way
after
later once you've leveled
my
up the characters a bit,
husband's screams
and you can
fell
sort of
silent.
choose what
Was
quest you're
laughter.
going to
Our
interface with.
lives
But
meant nothing.
just wanted to give you some
These people don't
clarity
care
on why I feel
about
the way
us.
that I do.
So
about
every
the game.
scrap I have
Yeah, I
in
think it's a
this world
7.
is yours,
I
Naoe.
understand that some people might
As
like it
long
more.
as you promise
They've played
to
more
make them
also.
suffer.
Yeah.
I'll have to make changes to the
I don't give a
place.
lot of 7s.
Then it is
Like,
time to
seriously,
start gathering
on the IGN
supplies.
scale, I would be targeting a 7 for this game. On my scale, it's a 7. I know I have like a jokey scale, but yeah. Where were the resources again? I
Well,
don't remember.
it's a humble beginning, but we'll need a lot of foundation to make that mountain Stuart always told me about.
Where am I going?
That's enough stone.
You have to hold left trigger down, and then you get the blue
This
dots.
should be enough for the walls.
Then it tells you, hey, you can collect this stuff. Or there's loot down here. Gold means really good loot.
This will build a strong roof. Time to build, I guess.
And they're teaching you the hideout mechanic. You're definitely one of the more reasonable and balanced. Oh, I appreciate that. I try. What do I need to build here? Sure. I can't remember what my quest is. Build the Kakarika. We did it. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, what? Yeah, we're done. You got to remember, I'm also a little extra cynical because I played through this intro this point I've only played through twice, but I'm not enjoying playing it again.
My apologies for our unannounced arrival.
I've come to stay with you.
I think I would have to like have a really fond memory of beating the game before I would go back to the start and enjoy playing through it again.
Staying at Makino Odera. But your fiery spirit showed me that, in truth, I was hiding, sinking my roots too deep in the mountain soil.
But where will you go? What will you do?
A pilgrimage, I think. A slow one if these old bones have any say.
Is Soren a historical figure? Because you don't see him again. Spoiler warning.
Since the moment you left.
Please, I'll help. I could cook, do chores, feed the horses.
Can I just tell him to F off? I'm gonna say the mean one because I was really nice to him in my actual save. I'm just curious what happens.
This isn't some temple hidden away in the mountains. It isn't safe here.
It isn't safe anywhere. But the boy wants to be with you.
I wanted to stream it, Tim.
Fine. I'll take care of him.
Yeah, see, the choices don't matter.
We're taking in strays now, are we?
You were the one who said we needed allies. Think of
No, the
Ginger as our
kid's a
first
main
recruit.
figure in the game. He's always around.
Don't touch that.
Sorry.
Will you be all right?
You don't believe me capable of a pilgrimage then?
Once you get into the open world stuff
guess
and you're
you've
doing what
proven
you
me
want to
wrong
do and
before.
you're not constantly bombarded by cutscenes,
Do take care of him. You two are more
what's the
alike.
most disappointing thing? The combat. And what do you think should be their biggest focus for their next installment
What
to
is
improve
this?
on?
Here.
Black
This
Flag.
mark.
That one was wounded.
They should remake
My
Black
father
Flag.
sliced off his ear in the
If
middle.
I was Ubisoft,
There's a man
I
in
would
Sakai
remake
rumored to
Black
have
Flag
lost
and I would
Endor
get that
some
Splinter
months
Cell
ago.
remake out the frickin' door.
hear his
I don't know
men
what's
have
going
clashed
on with
with
them,
Chonyo and his
but
monks
like,
at the temple.
yeah.
Somewhere in southeast Setsu.
Monks?
Survivors from Honganji. The Ikoiki.
What should they improve on? They should go
Chonyo
back to
is barely
Black
even out.
Flag, remake that
Maybe he
game,
could give you
and
information.
then sell it.
Anything
That's
else?
what they should do.
The Tepo.
And they should do
What
the
are
same
those
thing with Splinter
etchings?
Cell.
Gold, I think. Even
Fair.
in the
So
moonlight
is it close to
alone, I could
Tsushima?
still see
It has a parry system and a
Never
dodge
knew
system,
Tepo could
but
shine like that.
it feels like
Then you've never been to the markets of
I don't know if
Sakai.
it's the timing's
craftsmen
off or
there
whatever.
are like
It just
none
doesn't
other.
feel right to me.
Someone in Sakai will lead you to
AC3 is
this
underrated.
camp.
I did the guide for AC3. I
Follow
did
your
not like
instincts.
AC3 when it came out.
Sakai is a big
And I
city
didn't like
now, full of
Revelations
danger,
either.
yes, but
I love
also
Brotherhood.
allies. Eyes open for those
AC
who
1 to
might
4 and
help
Brotherhood
our
and
cause.
Revelations. I mean, that would be great.
And if you're near the blacksmith shops, find Heiji. Looks like a bear, forges like a master. He owes me a favor.
I will track down who
Good
we're
evening
looking
from
for.
Australia. Appreciate your videos
Wherever
on
they're
honesty.
hiding.
Disappointing to hear about this game not delivering. It's a 7 out of 10. That's my score for it right now. And it's most people think it's pretty good. And I think the game just froze, so that we might just call it. I haven't had many bugs with the game, to be fair. Yeah, I think it just crashed. Oh, there it goes. All right. Allow fast travel. So it said it allows fast travel? How do I use it? I never actually interfaced with the Cataraga or whatever. Browse contracts. Contracts for each province of Japan are posted on their contract boards. Completing contracts is a great way to earn extra resources and loot. They're fresh when the season changes. All right. Well, this has been... Sure. I want to do that one, though. How do I fast travel? Oh, there's storage? All right. Probably should have interfaced with this. I haven't needed to. Oh, I can fast travel to it or what? Got it. All right, well. Destin, I'll give you a golf lesson if you play for a copy of the game. I know how to play golf, but thanks. Alright, so it's actually letting us go into the open world. Now, this is the game. Can you show us the inventory? Maybe I can now. Yeah, here you go. So we can actually equip, like, this hat that I found. And I didn't find any weapons. I found nothing better. Yeah. And then your mastery screen. You unlock more as you level. But I have, like, 1 point. Wait, did it unlock? Yeah, so that's sort of like the mastery screen there. What do you like so far the most about this game? The stealth. I do enjoy the stealth.
Miss Naue? Oh! Ah, Miss Naue!
Monta? Is that you?
Oh, you survived the
I think
fall
graphically
of
it looks really good.
Not
I think the
many
graphics are
of
pretty
our
solid.
neighbors did.
Most of the time.
Homes of
There's some
shadow
character models that
what it
don't look
once
great. Like
was.
this background character,
We
sort of
lived
like whatever.
together.
But like not every character can be
Come inside.
Tom Hanks.
You can stay here.
I don't.
Only
Who's
if you
a
let us
George
down,
Clooney?
Marquis.
I'm
We
old.
want
I don't
to
know.
build community here.
Guys a handsome guy?
Allies who will work together.
Then let us be on the lookout for you. We'll keep this place safe. Gather information.
You are all welcome.
Trying to think of attractive actors. I can't think of anything. Yeah, but I think overall it looks good.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so we want to do auto run. I can't. This doesn't do it. That didn't do anything. Doesn't work. Tapping up, down, right doesn't do it. So this is Pathfinder on. Am I going the wrong way? It's not doing it. I want to go here.
Oh.
Where the fuck? Okay.
Yeah,
there's no auto ride, you guys. Well, RB. Not RB. Not LB. It's not right triggers. Oh. No, that doesn't do it. Yeah, there's no auto run. So how would you do it in Valhalla? You have to be running first. Just hold down the button. The button is pushing the left stick, though.
Aye.
Sure, let's fight. Oh, these guys are like level 5. What are you shooting at me? Who's shooting a gun at me? What's up, Eric? That was just me being bad. So I parried that guy's attack, and then I just hit LB. Like, there. Yeah, so no auto run near as I can remember. I mean, I'll just kill everybody. That's fine with me. Give me free XP. No, we're not doing that. So I parried that guy's attack, and then I just get like 3 hits. And then like, I don't think I could have dodged that red attack. That's the thing. So yeah, I don't know. I had to use, to be fair, I did have to use a heal on that one. Let's pray over here, see what I get. How spongy do the enemies feel? If you're fighting somebody that's like way higher level than you, they're pretty spongy. But if you're just playing like a normal person, they're fine. I didn't find any new loot, so. Alright, we're not going to do any more fights because I'd rather just go to the destination. So again, how many? It's 1,000, right? Yeah. So to my marker, it's another 1,000 clicks. I don't know what they're doing here with the fog. I do think the game is pretty. I think I've said that. I think the story is better than people are going to expect. Like, I don't think it's like going to make you cry, but I think it's good. Okay, so it says go kill some people. I'm going to set off the whole. Yeah, you can't ride your horse in some things. I think this is that castle where I killed the dude. That's what I mean about like not worrying about anything, because you can just literally run away. Guidance ends here. Alright, well, I gotta go kill some people nearby. Yeah, I do think it looks pretty. Just to reiterate, in case you missed it. First million times I said it. Glenn Powell is attractive? Is he? I don't know who Glenn Powell is. I'm like really out of it in terms of like popular figures these days. All right, let's see if I can do this. This is one of the quests I got. Ooh, lots of treasure here. They're all like level 4. Yeah, I can do this.
See anything?
I'm invisible, y'all. I wonder.
What made that noise?
This might be bad.
That was definitely something.
This isn't gonna work, is it? What's the level 3 guy doing? What? Okay, I know they're really dumb, but this feels fun. Every once in a while you get that brain dead guard, but this is the good part of the game. The stealth stuff. Yeah, so I just gotta kill all these guys, I guess.
What is that sound?
NPCs are dumb, yeah. Bye. No, I don't know, Cody. I mean, I stream in 1080.
Sure, you found something.
Can I lure?
Hearing something.
This could be a problem. 'Cause if I pull 2, that's not good.
Have you uncovered anything? My ears are sharp.
What's guy doing?
Did I hear that?
Is he like stuck in there? What's going on?
We've been over this.
Where did he go? Oh, he's looking at all the dead bodies. What an idiot. Let's do it, buddy. All your friends are dead. Oh, that was stupid. I dodged. There, we did it. There we go. That was a lot of XP. And we get all this loot for hay / crops. Is that it? Did I get everything? We did it. Did I get any good gear, though? That's the question. Well, I got a piece of armor. Sure. That's kind of nice looking. I like it. I like blue. All right, what else we got going on over here? We can go to this castle. Wealth high. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go try and eliminate that castle. I'll show you a little bit of gameplay, and then I'll probably call it for the night. Because it's late. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there is an auto run. Like if I hold down gallop. No. Let's actually look, because I want to make sure that if this is a criticism, that I'm not interface controls controller. Interface. Well, it would be on mouse and keyboard, right? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's nothing about auto run. Yep, nothing.
Hey.
There's some very bad voice acting in the game. You haven't seen anything. There's a few scenes where not only is the dialogue super cringe. Oh yeah, they make you ride your horse super slow in town. It's unnecessary. Oh, is that also where my viewpoint is? All right, so the plan is we're gonna go into this, whatever it is. And liberate it? I don't know. Stop locking on that guy. Is it here? Oh, it's up. It's that one, I think. Yasuke can't do any of this. He can't go on the rooftops. Or if he does, it's like super clumsy and yeah. Big miss in my part. Or in my opinion. So right now I'm just running along the exterior to try and find an entry point. See if there's a tree overhanging or something. Can I seriously just go in the front door? Sure can. Okay.
This place is hostile. Best to go unnoticed.
What? Alright, so let's mark everybody. So you gotta take out the Samurai Daisho. And then you're able to loot, like, the super loot in the game. I'll do my best to do this 100% stealth, but I would almost guarantee that I'm going to get spotted at some point. Alright, so here's what we're going to do here. That guy's ready to go. See, that feels good. I already, like, didn't see this dude. He did not have the insta-kill, so let's see if this works. Yeah, that works. Great. Any other marks? We got a few low-level characters here. There's the other Samurai Daisho. Alright, so all I have to do... Oh. There's lots of characters. All I have to do is take out the 2 Samurai Daisho, and then I get the super loot. No one's really going solo, so it's a little tricky. There's no rooftop entrance. Is that the Daisho? That's just some dude. I didn't even see that guy there. So now they're on alert because I left a dead body. I think. Somehow I got spotted while doing my murdering. She keeps standing up, like it's getting me spotted. I'm a little annoyed. I mean, that's fair. I made a mistake, so they're on alert. Oh shit, he didn't die. Now I'm out. Whoa, alright. They know where I am. They're throwing stuff at me. That works. Let's see if I can just run away. I told you it would all fall apart eventually. Frame rate's looking rough. It shouldn't. I didn't. Just want to get this one guy. There we go. He heard it. Could be anything.
Not so fast, Shinobi.
Oh, he's like level 6 or something. I don't know. I don't really understand why that didn't work, but whatever. These guys I always kill right away. He has like a bomb. He can just call bombs and they nuke you. I'm hidden. I mean, how many guys is this? Is it just him? Just him. He's just by himself right here.
What? I'll see what's hiding.
It gave me the okay. He didn't see me, so yeah. And then we just gotta go kill the other one now. Nope. Like I said, stealth is pretty fun. Even if I'm not perfect at it. Dang it. I want to assassinate this guy. Oh, a little further. Come on, a little further. A little further. He's like right there. Alright, we did it. Yay. And then I can probably just go for the assassination. That takes off a decent chunk of his life. Yeah, so I can go over there really quick. Get up on the roof. Or mess it up somehow.
I heard something strange.
Yeah, did you? Is it the character that's clearly in the open? Assassinate! I find this very fun. I know that they're kind of stupid. I still really like it. It's sort of my my fix for stealth action gameplay, right? Ooh, I can refill my rations. What's this one got? Then we just loot everything. Oh yeah, and if you walk over the dead bodies, you do get your ammo back. Let me see if I have enough points to unlock dual assassinate. Oh, I don't have the weapon to do it though. I need a secondary weapon and then I can do it.
I'm being targeted.
I can also just do that. That's fine. I think I killed everybody, right? Oh, housemaid. She's got to go. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, ma'am. Assassinate! Assassin! Yeah, this is fun. Assassin's Creed. Oh, that's where all the good loot is. I should probably go there. Go get it. Make sure there's nobody around. There's like one guy left. Oh, so somebody has a key and I haven't found him yet.
What is that noise?
Yeah, what is it? Could be anything. And what? Come on. All right, give me a battle. Let's do a fight. No, I don't want photo mode. Get out of photo mode. These guys, I hate these guys. They're so annoying. Ouch. Bet he's the guy with the key. So I have to like break his stance and then murder him. Alright. Okay. Ooh, treasure. We get the treasure. Oh, I got the key. Great. How do I get out of here? Then I go open the door, get the loot, and we are good to go. Smuggle. Smuggle all of it. Totally stop reading chat. I'm so sorry, everybody. Go, climb up, please. Assassinate! Oh, come on.
Someone, please!
Oh, it's that guy. I was like, who keeps spotting me? I'm just having LB. He's dead. Oh, my kunai back. Where'd it go? Where's the treasure, though? There's supposed to be super good treasure here, I thought. Oh, it's up in there, I think. Yeah, it's up there on the viewpoint. Assassins. Yeah. So this is the really good part. This is where I sort of just am enjoying myself and having a good time. Gotta find the window. Go in the window. I could unlock the point really quick, I guess. And then we unlock a piece of the map. So that's the combat. Kunai ammo, or is it on cooldown? There's ammo. It has about 3 rounds before you gotta reload. Oh yeah, and then like once you're up here, I'm sure you've seen this, but you can like see all the other points of interest on the map. You can choose to mark them or go to them just sort of organically. This is like fine. And then later on, you will get these missions where it'll be like, he's in, I'll just fake it because we're not going to get that far tonight. They'll be like, he's in Lost Hills to the east by the mountains. So you would deploy your scouts here in the mountains. And you have to do that every time there's a narrative beat where they're having you search for somebody. And it doesn't feel like it goes any deeper than that. So to me, it just really comes off like a strange filler decision that they made for Shadows. I mean, all right. She's just singing a song. Feel a little bad.
That looks suspicious.
What's this, a fan? Oh, it's a insect cage, okay. Where's the chest? Oh, it's down. All right. All right, no one's showing up, but every floor there's been a bad guy, so. It's in this wall? How do I can't see anything. Yeah, see, I used my ninja vision and that guy did not show up. Well, I mean. So there's the big boy treasure. Let's see what we get. Ooh, we get a cool piece of gear. We get an improved hat. Can't even use it yet because I'm way underleveled for this. And we get a really cool... Oh, I actually don't have this outfit. This is cool. Throw a kunai at closest enemy after assassination. So if I assassinate somebody, she'll just auto do the kunai, which is pretty cool. And that is a look at Assassin's Creed Shadows. thanks for hanging out and playing it with me. I do appreciate it, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here, but I hope you enjoyed the stream. That's a look at Assassin's Creed Shadows. I ended up playing for 2 hours and 20 minutes. If you're gonna play it for your own, you can skip all the cutscenes now if you don't want to go through that again, or go for it. Do you, you know. That's it. That's the game. Bye for now, everybody. Have a good one. I'll do the outro.